There's no time at the present, so start now. Oh my god, I didn't even say what circumference was. Hold on. Tomorrow is promised to nobody, so start today. Hey mathematicians, it's T here, your YouTube math tutor. How's everyone feeling this week? I hope you are good. And if you are doing your exams this summer, I hope you're well into your revision now. Got your timetable down, all that jazz. There's no time at the present, so start now. There's no waiting for tomorrow. Today is the first day. We're gonna go straight in with this week's topic, which is areas and circumference of a circle. The circumference of a circle is actually the perimeter of a circle. It's just called circumference. So yeah, same thing. All you need to know is how to use a calculator, because the rest of it I'm going to teach you in this video. It's good to know about radius and pi, but like I said, I'm going to tell you in the video. So with that all out of the way, let's get into it. Pi r squared is the area to me. To find the circumference, we'll just use pi d. Okay, so to find the area and circumference of circles, we need to know three things. We need to know r, which is the radius of a circle. We need to know d, which is the diameter. And we also need to know this thing called pi, yeah? Pi is actually 3.141592654, but you don't need to know all of them, you just need to know 3.14. The calculator will do the rest. So if it's a calc paper, you just put in this symbol here. But if it's a non-calc paper, you just need to know 3.14. Looking at our circle here, the diameter of a circle is that big black line that you can see there. And it is literally, if you just slice the circle in half, that line there is the diameter. It's the line that goes right through the center of the circle from one end of the outside of the circle to another point of the outside of a circle. The radius of a circle is that orange line there. It's half the diameter. Okay, and it goes from the center point to a point on the outside of the circle. Yeah, you also need to know C, which is the circumference. The circumference is the perimeter of the circle. It's the distance around the outside of the circle. So now you know all of that. Let's get into an example. Okay, so here's an example of an area and circumference question. And we're just going to go through it. So the question says, find the area and the circumference of this circle with radius 6 centimeters. I've highlighted all the key facts of this question and now we can get into it. So what we know is the radius is 6 centimeters. So I'm going to write this on this radius line that has been drawn on the circle. We're going to start with the area. We know that the area is equal to pi r squared. And now we're just going to fill in what we know. So we've got equals pi, I'm not changing how it is yet, 6 squared. 6 squared is 36, so this is going to be 36 pi. Quick and easy. Right, now let's look at the circumference. What is the formula for the circumference? It is pi d. Cool. So now we're just going to put in our numbers. What is the diameter? It is double the radius. We've got to find out the whole line, not half the line. Yeah, so pi is still pi. What film was that featured in? And if there's more than one film, let me know, because I only got one film in my head and that's how I learned what pi is. So yeah. Anyway, the diameter is double the radius. I'm just going to put 2 times the radius. Now I'm going to fill this in. 2 times 6 is 12 pi. Now these are the exact values for each one. We can leave it in pi. It is actually pi centimeters squared for area and 12 pi centimeters for the circumference. Yeah, these are the exact values, but we can actually plug it in the calculator and get the decimal values if that was needed, if we needed to correct it. And now we're just going to look at 12 pi for our perimeter, for our circumference. 37.7. So this one is 37.7 centimeters. Yeah, and that's literally it. That's all you really need to know. Remember the saying, because I say it all the time, pi r squared is the area to me. To find the circumference, we'll just use pi d. And then you're good. Alright, let's get into some practice. Here's some examples for you to try. Feel free to pause the video and have a go at them. I've left the formulas for the area and the circumference in the top right hand corner. So there you go. You're welcome. Pause the video. Welcome back. Let's get straight into it. So we're going to start with the first one, and we've been given the radius for each circle. And the first circle, the radius is 8, so the area we're going to put right in the formula is pi 8 squared. Then we rearrange it. 8 squared is 64, and pi. Yeah, remember we can leave it like that because I actually didn't specify any decimal places, but let's give you some significant figures because why not? So 201 to 3 sig fig, and then we got centimeters squared. All right, the next one. Oh no, we didn't even do the circumference, my bad. So now the circumference is pi d. Diameter is 2 times the size of the radius, so 8 times 2. So the circumference is 16 pi. All right, and now we're going to convert it. So, and it's 50.3 centimeters. No squared because remember, it's like the perimeter, it's the circumference of it. Yeah. Right, let's move on to the next one. We've got A equals pi r squared. Our r is 23 this time. And we're going to square that. And that is equal to 529. And then pi. And now we are just going to calculate that. 529 pi. Same answer. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So that's even a hack. If you got a calculator, yeah, you just plug it in like that. So anyways, the answer is 1662 centimeters squared. And now we're going to do the circumference, which is pi d, which is 23 times 2, which is 46 pi. And now we're going to just plug it into the calculator. And just to show you, we can do 23 times 2 pi. And you get the same answer. So it doesn't matter how you put in a calculator. You don't even need to time. So that is equal to 144.5 centimeters. No squared. Cool. Let's look at the last one. The last one's kind of like an applications question. I'm going to highlight some key facts because this is what we need to do to understand what the question's asking us to do. So a rug has diameter 8. What is the area? So we need to find the area and correct to 2dp. So now I've picked out the key facts. I can only really see diameter is 8 meters. I need to find the area. Diameter is associated with circles. So we know that this rug is a circle. So let me just draw the circle here. I'm just going to draw in our diameter, and that's 8 meters. Cool. Now we need to find out the area of this rug. Even though we got at the top, I'm just going to write the formula. A equals pi r squared. I realize I ain't got r. R is half of the diameter. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to half 8, which is 4. So now it's pi 4 squared, which is 16 pi. And it says we need to do it in dp. So I'm running out of space. Oh my god, we're going to go here. We're going to go here. So that is equal to 50.27. And we are in meters squared. And that's it. So now you know how to find the area and circumference of a circle. If you found anything useful in this video, please give me a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Have a good week.